Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to the class of English studies. My name is Arun Kumar, your guide, mentor and partner in the mission of mastering NDA, CDS and SSC English. Friends, so far we have completed two series. The first one, 100 golden rules of spotting errors, and the second one, narration, direct and indirect speech. Videos of both the series are available in the playlist of the channel. Now, today I have come with a new topic. The topic is question tag. This topic is equally important for all competitive exams. 3 to 4 questions in all competitive exams are a must. The questions may be asked in spotting errors, fill in the blanks, or sentence improvements. So today we are going to discuss the basic rules of question tag, exceptions, and traps and tricks. How the paper setters will try to confuse you, and how you have to attempt the questions smartly with 100% accuracy. So let us start. So let us start with the introduction. What is question tag? Question tag is a mini question. Means it's a short form of question. It's not a complete question. A it's not an interrogative sentence. It's a short form of question where it is tagged or added at the end of any statement. It is placed at the end of any statement. Let us see. You are serious. This is what? Statement. Aren't you? After comma, you can see this is what is? This is question tag. Where it is being tagged at the end of this statement. He is not ready for the test. This is statement. After comma, you have is he, where it is being added after the end of this statement. She works very hard. This is a statement, and this is question tag. Doesn't see. So question tags are added or tagged at the end of any statement. Now, what is the purpose why we use question tags? To confirm a fact, to seek agreement and or check information. In Hindi we say आपने ब्रेकफास्ट कर लिया है ना. आपने ब्रेकफास्ट कर लिया है ना. जो लास्ट में न जोड़ते हैं, that is the question tag. Why we use that na? To confirm the fact or information, whether you have taken breakfast or not, just to confirm. So what is the structure of question tag? First you will have statement, then you will have comma, and then tag. Three parts: statement first, comma second, and after comma you have third part, that is the tag. Proper tag you have to add after the statement. This is the basic of question tag. Let us see the next one. Now these are 5 golden tricks of question tag. If you know these 5 golden tricks, 80% of the topic is done. 80% questions you will be doing very, very easily if you know these 5 tricks. 5 tricks. Let us understand. What is the first one? First is polarity rule. Polarity rule means positive and negative. There are two polars. One is positive and the second is negative. What it says? If sentence is yes, if sentence is positive, then tag says no. Tag question tag will be negative. If a statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. If sentence or a statement is negative, the question tag will be positive. Simple. If a statement is positive, question tag will be negative. If statement is negative, question tag will be positive. In simple, you can learn like this. If sentence says yes, tag says no. If sentence says no, tag says yes. Opposites attract. Negative, positive. Positive, negative. Opposites attract in question tag. This is the first rule, polarity rule. Second is same auxiliary rule. Tag repeats the helping verb. Means in question tag we use the same helping verb as is given in the statement. You can see she has finished. So in question tag we have used hasn't. Why? Because in the statement we have this has. So same auxiliary verb we are going to use in the question tag. Third one, do support rule. When you don't have helping verbs, when you don't have auxiliary verbs, we shall use what? Do, does, oblique, did. In case the statement doesn't have helping verbs, auxiliary verbs, in that case we will use do, oblique, does, oblique, did according to the statement. Let us see. He plays well. He plays well. We don't have auxiliary verb here. So what we are going to use? Does he? This is the question tag. Why does? Why does? Because he plays well is simple present tense, and in simple present tense we have do and does. So he plays well. What is the question tag? Doesn't he? Fourth one is tense mirror rule. You have to see the tense also. Tag copies the tense of the sentence. Means in question tag you have to use the same tense as given in the sentence. They went home. What is the tense? This is past simple. They went home. So the tense of the question tag will also be in the past tense. The tense of the question tag will also be in past. And the last one is pronoun swap rule. Name becomes pronoun in question tag. Example, Rohit is late. Isn't he? This is a question tag. Why he? Because the noun is changed into pronoun. We cannot use noun in the question tag. This is what you have to keep in mind. You cannot write Rohit is late. Isn't Rohit? Wrong. In place of noun, you must use pronoun. So these are five golden tricks, rules of question tag. If you know these five rules, you will be doing questions very easily with 100% accuracy. Once again, polarity rule is what? If a statement is positive, tag will be negative. If a statement is negative, tag will be positive. You can see he is ready. This is positive. So isn't he? Tag is negative. Yes or no? What is same auxiliary rule? In question tag, we will use the same auxiliary verb as has been used in the sentence. You can see she has finished. So same auxiliary verb we have used hasn't she. In case you don't have auxiliary verb, what will you use? Do, does, and did. He plays well, doesn't he? He plays well. We don't have auxiliary verb here. So what we use, doesn't he? Why? Because this is simple present tense, and in simple present we have do, oblique, does. Tense mirror, in question tag we keep the same tense as given in the statement or the sentence. And the pronoun swap rule is what? We don't use noun in question tag. What we use pronoun. Rohit is late. Isn't he? Isn't Rohit is wrong. Okay, now let us go to the next one. Now let us try those five golden rules, golden tricks here. First is polarity rule. You are coming to the party. So statement is what? Positive. Tag will be negative. So you are coming to the party, aren't. In short form you have to write aren't. What is pronoun? You. Yes or no? The statement is positive, tag will be negative. She doesn't like coffee. Statement is negative. So tag will be positive. So what will is auxiliary verb here? We have does. Does. And what is pronoun? She. Does she. Now, second is same auxiliary rule. Means we will use the same auxiliary verb as given in the statement. They have already submitted the form. So this is positive. So tag will be negative, and what will the helping verb? Have. So have and negative. Haven't. What? What is pronoun here? Here we have haven't they. Haven't they. We were playing in the park. Positive. Tag will be negative. Helping verb we have what? Auxiliary verb? Weren't. 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 Pronoun we have what? We. Now, do support rule. When you don't have auxiliary verbs in the statement, then what to do? We'll use do, does, oblique, did. Your brother speaks French fluently. This is positive. So tag will be negative. So where is the auxiliary verb? We have to pick up from here. Your brother speaks. This is simple present tense. So simple present tense we have do oblique does. So for your brother, can we use here does it does? Since it is positive, so we'll use doesn't. Your brother, pronoun will use he. We don't use noun, we use pronoun. The children enjoyed the movie. This is positive, so tag will be negative. And this is simple past, past simple tense. So what we have in simple past? Did. Positive, then we have to make it negative. Didn't. The children, plural. So pronoun will be what? They. So if we don't have auxiliary verbs in the statement, we use do oblique does oblique did as per the statement or the tense of the statement. Now next is pronoun swap rule. Priya can solve this problem easily. So we have can here and it's positive, then tag will be negative. Can't. Now Priya, we can't write Priya. What will write? She. Can't she. Mr. Sharma teaches English. Now this is simple present. So we'll use what? Does. Do does, simple present tense. And Mr. Sharma, which pronoun will you use for Mr. Sharma? Does not. Doesn't he. Doesn't he. Because the statement is positive. And we have to use these, negative form or in shortened form. Negative of auxiliaries in shortened form. Like does not, doesn't, are not, aren't, were not, weren't, like this in question tag. Now friends, so far we have discussed the basic rules of a question tag. Now we are going to discuss some exceptions, some tricky rules. Let us understand. Let us take the first one. No subject, no problem. If statement or sentence is imperative, how to change tag? How to make its question tag? In imperative sentences, what the sentences start with verb and no subject. You will not find subject, you will find verb, because in imperative sentence the sentence starts with a verb. You can see open the door, don't talk, help me, please sit down. So in these sentences you will not find subjects. So if subjects are not there in the statements or the sentences, how to change tag? This is what we have to understand. What does the rule say? For orders and instructions, we shall use will you. And for polite request, we shall use won't you or would you. Very simple. This rule is a little bit tricky, understand. Open the door. It's a kind of order or instruction. Then what we have to use? Will you. Simple. Just remember, when imperative sentence is order instruction, we'll use will you. So open the door. What would be the question tag? Will you. Always. Don't talk. What will be the question tag? Will you. It's a command. Help me. It's a kind of request, asking for help. So what will the question tag? What does the rule say? Won't you or would you? So the question tag is won't you. Help me. The question tag will be won't you. Please sit down. Please sit down. Again, this is request. So question tag will be what? Want you or would you also you can use. So in a nutshell, when the sentence is imperative, then obviously you will not be able to see the subjects. And when there are no subjects, what is the rule of changing the tag? This is the rule. For orders and instructions, we use will you question tag, and for polite requests, we use won't or would you as question tag. Now let us see the next one. This is again very, very important. Subject pronoun switch. Negative meaning words. Never, nobody, no one, nothing, hardly, scarcely, rarely. All these are negative or semi-negative words. So when they are used in sentences, the sentence is treated as negative. So the question tag will be positive according to polarity rule. Sentences with these words are negative sentences. Yes, of course. So obviously, applying polarity rule, the question tag will be positive. So the tag must be positive. He never cheats. You can see negative. He never cheats. This is negative. So question tag has to be what? Positive. This is negative and question tag is what? Positive. Nobody came. This is negative. So we don't have auxiliary verb here. So this is what? Past simple. So we use did. And what is this? This is positive. He hardly. This is negative word. The sentence is treated as negative. So the question tag will be what? Positive. And we have discussed this when we don't have auxiliary verb, we use do, oblique does, oblique did. She rarely makes mistakes. This is negative. Yes or no? So question tag will be what? Positive. And why does? Because simple present tense. She rarely makes mistakes. So simple present tense. So does she? Positive. Why not negative? Because rarely is negative. Means when these words are used in sentences, then those sentences are treated as negative sentences. So their tags, their question tags will be positive according to polarity rule. This is again very, very important one. Let us see the next one. This is again very important. Difference between let's and let him, her, and them. What is different? If I say let's go and play. So let's, when I am using, I am also including myself. When we say let's learn, so I am also including myself. The speaker is also including himself. But when I say let him do this work, So in that, a speaker is not included. A speaker is giving instruction or permission. So difference between let's and let him or let her or let them. First, you have to understand this. When we use let's, when we use let's, what speaker is included. Okay, let's means let us. Okay, so speaker is included in that. But when we say let him, let her, let them, then a speaker is not included. Now sentences with these let's and let, how we change tags. Let us understand. When you have let's, so tag will be what? This shall we. Let us, so shall coming for we. So us change into we and shall. Let us, shall we. But when you have let him, let her, or let them, then in all cases the tag will be will you. Let us understand this with the help of sentences. Let's begin the class. When I say let's begin the class, I am also including myself. I'll also join the class. Let's begin the class. So what would the question tag? Shall we? Shall we would be the question tag. Let us. Shall we? When it is let's, we'll use shall we as question tag. Let's revise the rules once again. Again, let's. So question tag will be shall we. But if I say let him try, then question tag will be will you. Always will you. You have to all keep in mind when you have let him, let her, or let them. In that case, the question tag will always be will you. Let them enter the hall quietly. What I said, what is the rule? Will you would be the question tag. In a nutshell, you have to understand difference between let's and let him, let her, and let them. Let's question tag will be shall we, and in this case let him, let her, and let them, the question tag will be will you. Remember this questions based on this rule are frequently asked in examination. So you have to keep this rule in mind. Let us move to the next one. This rule is very important. That is why we say rule breaker alert. You have to be very alert. I am does not form its tag normally. It does not form I am, so it's not like amn't I. No, it's not normal. Amn't I is what? Grammatically wrong. It's not accepted in what standard English. So I am, its question tag will be aren't I, always. And this is not normally changed. That is why it is frequently asked in examination. See, I am selected. I am selected. According to basic rule, if you have to change the tag, what it should be? Amn't I? Yes or no? This is wrong. This is wrong. I am amn't I is wrong. I question tag will be aren't I, always. I am late today. So what will the question tag? Aren't I, not amn't I. I am your instructor. Aren't I, not amn't I. So that is why it is rule breaker. So breaking the rule, And that is why it becomes very, very important to keep this rule in mind. I am, the question tag will be aren't I, not amn't I. Let's go to the next one. Used to shows past habit or state. He used to write letters, habitual, past habit. So when used to is used in any sentence, then what will be the question tag? What is the rule of changing the tag? He used to smoke. So question tag will be didn't he. We will use this didn't. We'll use this didn't. Why? Because used to will not be used as auxiliary verb. You can see the reason. Because used to behaves like the past simple and past simple uses did. किसी के habit है ऐसा करता था past में. So that is why we use did, not used to, as question tag. She used to live in Delhi. So used to will take what? Didn't. Why didn't? Because this is positive. So question tag will be negative. Didn't she? They used to play together. What will the question tag? Didn't. Why negative? Because the statement is positive. So you have to apply that polarity rule everywhere first. And second, you have to be very, very careful about auxiliary verbs. Like used to, the tag will be did. Did or oblique didn't. Next one. This rule is again very, very important. If any sentence starts with everyone, someone, nobody, it seems to be singular. The sentence seems to be singular. But what? They refer to what? People in general. People in general. Everybody is ready. In subject verb agreement, everyone, each, someone, we treated them as singular. Yes or no? But when they are used in any sentence, they seem to be singular, but their question tag is what? Plural. Why? Because they refer to people in general. Everybody is ready when I say, I am saying about everybody, all. So plural. So what is the rule? Use they oblique them in question, not he oblique she. So someone, nobody, everyone will take what? They, not he oblique she. Everyone is ready, aren't they? This looks to be a little different, confusing, but you have to keep in mind everyone is ready. Why aren't? Because we are using they. And why they? Because when we say everyone, we say about everybody in general, all in general. Someone called you, didn't. Why didn't? Because simple past, didn't they. So when the sentence has everyone, someone, or nobody, then the question tag will have what? They, not he oblique she. और दे रहेगा तो नेचुरली है कि उसके साथ ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब क्या लगेगा प्लूरल. Aren't they? Weren't they? Yes or no? This is again a very important one. A statement with two clauses. One sentence, two verbs. Don't get confused. When one sentence has two verbs, So don't get confused ki which verb will be used for the question tag. Let us see how. Question tag is formed from the main clause. Main clause will form the question tag. Remember, example. She said he was honest. This is one verb, said, and the second one is was. Now, you may be confused ki then which verb we are going to use for the question tag. We'll use the main clause. She said. She said will be the main clause. Why? Because she said is the main idea and he was honest only gives information. The other part of the sentence is just giving you information, extra information दे रहा है. उसका मेन क्लॉज क्या है? She said. So she said will be the main clause और इसके अनुसार we will do the question tag. So she said, simple past, so didn't she? He thought she was right. First clause, second clause. He thought is the main clause. Yes or no? So past simple, so didn't. Why didn't? Because past simple and pronoun we have he, didn't he? So what I mean to say that when you have two verbs in the sentence, then you have to pick up the verb from the main clause to change the tag. As simple as that. We have almost completed the important rules of question tag. Let us revise. He never tells, doesn't he? He never tells, doesn't he? Why it is wrong? Never. When you have never in the sentence, then this has to be positive. This has to be positive. So it is wrong. What is right? He never tells a lie. Does he? मैंने बताया है कि when you have never, hardly, scarcely, the words you have in a sentence, then the tag will be positive. So tag is what? Has to be positive. Now, nobody was present. What is nobody? Negative. So it has to be positive. Weren't they is wrong. So nobody was present. What is right? Were they? Because nobody is negative. Let's go for a walk. Let's and let him, her and them we have discussed. So let's go for a walk. So what will the right one? Shall we would be the correct question tag. She used to sing well. Used not, she is wrong. Used to, I have told you that used to will be, what will be the question tag? Didn't. She will use did in the question tag. Didn't in the question tag. Everyone knows the answer, doesn't he? Everyone. It seems to be singular, but it is talking about all, everyone, people in general. So, what would be the question tag? Plural. So, everyone knows the answer. Simple present. So, do, does, don't, they. We'll use they. So, these are the rules we have discussed today. These rules are very, very important. Questions are asked in fill in the blanks, spotting errors and sentence improvement. If you know the rules, you will do the questions with 100% accuracy. So, this is Arun Kumar signing off for today. See you in the next class. Thank you.